Talk about the contrast. Okay, contrast formula is three things. If you have all three of them, you're gonna have the most amount of power. I'm also gonna tell you them in order of how strong the three are if you only did one of those three, okay? The least strong is weight change, which would be stepping to the side. You'll see that she's like kind of phasing her head a little bit so that it looks more intense. It's really hard to do just feet strong enough to be powerful enough. You have to have like a little bit. And it feels more like everything, not just head. It feels like rib cage is kind of creating that. That would be weight change. That's one of the three and the least powerful of the three. Next one is level change, the second most powerful one. This would be good to go up, down, right? We love to hit these. Stacy loves hitting these. An example of those, yep, you can do like a raise. You can like do a sugar push, raise here, drop into a slash.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Sugar push.
Raise here. I'm so sorry.
Here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5.
I see.
Right? So if you want to do it that version of that, that's something you can do in an anchor. You can do it in, sometimes Stacy does this sugar push where I push her back and she drops and she lifts. That's really popular as well. Right? That one looks awesome, really powerful, but that's level change, right? And then the most powerful one is rotation. Okay? Rotation, right? She's stepping to the side. At the same time she's practicing rotation, she's also doing a little bit of weight change. You see how the weight change, just rotation looks like that. It's the most powerful and the easiest one to do. All you have to do is sometimes like spot an eighth, stop, and it'll make small little things. Like I can just spot over here and be like, right? Just little spots like that give you. So sometimes when we're teaching our students, spotting is like the number one easiest way to be able to do. Look at your feet right before you do something. Looks really awesome versus just, right? Very different.
Yeah. But this is something like you guys can take apart and layer in your own routine and your own social dancing. Every single thing you do, if you are accenting in any way, an arm, a leg, whatever you're doing, there needs to be weight change, rotation, or level change added to it so the formula is more impactful. Like let's say, we're going to do a basic ronde on 5 of an anchor. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Right? That's what it would look like as just the tool. But if I add a little bit of level change and rotation to it, completely different styling, but it was the same thing.
Same thing. Level change, weight change, rotation there made that impact.
Everything you like to do now needs to have this formula added into it.
And a lot of these are controlled speed changes. Just like that hand was like accelerate till here, slow till here. Like it requires an explosive amount of short energy, right? Think about if you have a fixed amount of energy, if you spread that and spread that and spread that, it's gonna get less impactful.
And it starts to look chaotic.
So you don't wanna make movements like all the way big because then it looks actually, you're dispersing the energy so big. You can go through, that's right. You can disperse the energy so big that it's not impactful. How do you make impact? You have to bottle that energy into a small space and be able to milk the rest. There's also, while we're on, because we've mentioned these terms, she's doing something, there's 3 ways of hitting something once you know how to generate energy. And the way you can hit things is impulse. Impulse is when you go through things, like her accelerating, but always going the same direction, right? If you go impact, impact is when you hit 100% almost to a stop, right? So that one hits 100, it barely has any like softness to it. It's meant to be like the major moment where it almost stops. And then there is recoil, which is where you bring it back, right? Or you go like, ha, right? It's like a version of impulse, but impulse goes the same way and recoil goes opposite. All right, so playing around with those versions, you can hit them once you know how to generate the energy. I think that's it.
That's it.
Great.